Welcome back from the break, Nighthawks.
Today is Thursday, January 11th.
And for this episode, we'll be learning some tips from Ethan on how to stay healthy during the flu season.
A hidden talent in our student body here at Nelson.
And an expectation versus reality skit with Cater.
I'm Lizzie.
And I'm RJ.
And your broadcast starts now. Let's get started with some announcements.
You may have seen the yearbook photos posted outside of the library this week. The yearbook staff needs you to check to make sure that all of the information is correct, such as the spelling of your name, grade, and which retake picture that you would prefer. If needed, please fill out a change of information form below the yearbook photos.
Students, if you and your team are participating in the Crosstown Read Down Battle of the Books Challenge, please report to the library right after school today to take the preliminary round of the competition. All teammates must be present. The competition will start promptly at 3:45 and should be done by 4:15. Please make arrangements for a ride home.
Congrats to Miss Howard. She has added a new member to the Nighthawk family, Micah Brielle Howard. Hey Lizzie, what did you do over the break?
Not much. I was stuck homesick, but it's fine. I wasn't going to do anything anyways.
That sucks. Don't you just hate being sick?
Yeah, I wish there was a way to prevent it or something.
Well, luckily, I think Ethan has put together a list of some tips to make you stay healthy.
A lot of us are getting sick and ill because of that cold January flu. Well, I'm going to teach you how to stay healthy.
Some ways to stay healthy are to wash your hands and to get lots of rest, drink plenty of fluids, and manage your stress, and have some free time and fun time for you, and talk about your concerns to your parents if you're not feeling well. You don't want your germs to be spread to all your friends and classmates, so coughing into your sleeve, if you have to sneeze, preferably into your sleeve, or get a tissue, wash your hands afterwards. And our hands are covered in millions of lovely germs and bacteria. And the importance of washing your hands are so that you can clear away that stuff in case you forget not to touch your T-zone while you're at school during the cold and flu season. You don't want to catch the flu or even catch a common cold. So wash your hands before you eat, anytime before you eat. And if you think about it throughout the day, it's important to wash your hands and try not to touch your eyes, nose, or mouth while you're at school unless you know you just washed your hands. If you're not sleeping, you're not getting enough rest, you're not getting enough nutrition, and you're not washing your hands and not practicing good hygiene, then yes, you could possibly get sick. Doesn't mean you will. You might have a good, strong immune system even though you have all those things. But chances are during cold and flu season you may get sick if you're not doing those things.
Thank you, Nurse Figueroa, for helping our Nighthawks stay healthy.
Man, only if I knew that before I got sick.
Well, luckily, I think, oh God. Yeah, but those tips, even if you never got sick, I'd say that's a pretty cool talent.
I guess. But that still kind of sounds like a lame talent to me.
Well, I do know this kid that has a pretty cool talent. His name is Sawyer Bell.
Well, let's go over to Hannah to see what it is.
And action.
Lizzie, no, come back, come back. Wow, I'm a great actor.
Are you sure about that? I think you need some acting lessons from Sawyer.
Who's that?
Empire Diaries, ringing a bell?
Not really.
Oh, well, he's an actor here at Nelson.
Really? Like here, Nelson? I'm gonna go find him.
This is Sawyer Bell, a very talented Nighthawk. Let's learn a little more about him.
I've been doing all sorts of acting, I think, since I was 7, so that's almost half my life. And then I've been doing film acting for about 5 years.
Now, let's see some of the cool productions he's been in.
Obviously, y'all know about Vampire Diaries, which is probably my biggest thing. But I also made another TV appearance. I was on, it was called Deliverance Creek. It was a pilot for a TV show Unfortunately, the show itself didn't get greenlit, but it did air on TV.
Let's listen about some of his acting experiences.
I did an indie film where I think we had like a house that was about to be broken down and a camera, and that was about it. But then when I did Vampire Diaries, they had this like huge, I don't even know what it was. It was like this huge lifting, I think it was a construction tool, but it would just lift them up in the air and they would get these crazy sky shots.
Thanks to Sawyer, one of our very talented Nighthawks.
Do you have a hidden talent too?
Let us know on Instagram or Twitter at Nelson Broadcast.
And you could be featured on a future episode of Broadcast.
Hey, looking into the future, RJ, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
Actually, I did. You know, I'm gonna hit the weights, you know, work out some more. What, you don't think I'm gonna do it?
I mean, you might expect yourself to, but in reality, it's gonna be more like, I'm probably gonna fail.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, let's hop over to Cater to see some more expectation versus reality situations.
This year, make your resolution stick. Let's see how some of these common resolutions ended up.
I don't want to run anymore!
You have 5 minutes to complete the test. Cater, hopefully you did good this time. I know you've been failing your grades. You've been getting a lot of C's lately, so I hope you studied, and good luck to you. Oh, are you finished? Yes, sir. All right, hopefully you got a good test. I'll just read this real quick. Test is complete, Cater.
Oh, let's go! 100!
Cater, your test is complete. Hopefully you start taking your education more seriously.
About to get a good study session in. I'm gonna stay up till 3 in the morning.
Hey, do you want to come over and play some chess with me? I hope you're not busy or am I interrupting?
Yeah, sure, I'm not doing anything.
I guess you're right. I kind of expected that hitting the weights would be super easy, but in reality, I'm kind of just too lazy.
It's all right.
Well, that's it for today, Nighthawks.
Tune in next week for another student highlight
A Martin Luther King Day Jr. special.
and a dad joke segment featuring dads here at Nelson.
For NTV, I'm RJ,
And I'm Lizzie.
pursuing new heights.
We are Nighthawk Nation.
These things are burning my epidermis. Put my nucleus down! My gluteus maximus right now is very confused.